Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? This is the Warden, and I am coming at you with a new game to me. That's called Dungeons 3. It's apparently got the voice of the guy that does Stanley Parable, and it's got some, what I've heard is pretty terrible comedy, or an attempt at comedy. So we're actually gonna try it out. I've been interested in playing this for a bit. I just happened to get it in my Humble Bundle monthly kind of deal. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check it out. I've never played it before. Obviously, that's why I can't continue game. I played Dungeons 2.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target, a dark elf named Talia.
Okay, oh thank God. I thought it was gonna go into monologuing real quick, and I was like, oh shit, it's already starting. Yeah, so obviously if you guys hear the voice, it's the same voice that narrates the Stanley Parable game, which I never remember the name of this guy. It really sucks, but I don't. But he's funny. To me, he's funny. So yeah, I don't know. I played Dungeons 2. I've heard that this is like a really huge improvement from Dungeons 2, which is important to me because Dungeons 2 had some really wonky game mechanics and handling, and there wasn't as balanced. So let's hope that this is more balanced. It looks like you're starting off. There's gonna be a lot of pausing on my account so that you guys can hear what the narrator is saying, and we're gonna kind of gauge it from that point. It looks like there's successfully complete the mission, the Shadow of Absolute Evil. Okay, destroy 9 heroes with Talia's firebomb. Don't let the shadow take any damage from light. Alright, cool. So I have seen a little bit of this game, and I've heard that there's like the first mission is nothing like the remaining missions.
In the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much.
That unicorn is still alive.
A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew
kind of low. What is my volume at? Oh, my volume's at 20.
From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly
so I can play this at like 50% and it's not that loud.
Joyfully burst from its super secret laboratory.
I'm gonna lower it though.
Finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean.
Very interesting.
It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. That mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
Oh my God. The mass murder by ocean?
The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. this shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
This is, strange, to say the least. Oh my god, that goblin's got a huge head. All creatures also satisfy their needs of gold, beer, gobblers, and mana when they're in the overworld. This happens automatically. Resources disappear. If you don't have enough supplies, the creatures will begin to strike. Ooh, okay.
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades.
He looks like
to see his
Uther.
foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with
Is
the
that
writings of the
Grimly?
ancient sages?
Okay, so... oh, you
Yes,
can't
dear
see my
father.
cursor on the
I
screen?
have thoroughly digested it and
Oh,
have come a
jeez.
step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Wait, is there...
Really?
I don't want to skip this, so I don't want to press escape.
Excellent.
I don't know if that'll skip it or if it'll pause it, but I don't want to skip
Continue
this.
to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters.
Stormbreeze? Really?
Meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything
Oh, this is gonna be
Am I
super...
right, Grim?
It is Grimly! What the fuck?
Aye, for God's
Shameless
sake,
rips.
I'll keep an eye on the damned elf.
Oh, different
I mean,
voice.
Your daughter. You can count on me.
He looks like
Then I'll
Falstad.
see you soon, my friends.
Oh
May the
my
goddess
god.
watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me.
Oh my
Who
god, her
does good
voice.
is good.
Her voice is giving me a migraine already.
Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south.
Are
One
these,
moment
was it a
the herd
rock
of
geyser?
sheep was peacefully grazing,
It's either a rock geyser
and the
or...
next moment, whoomph! With a fulminant
Okay, it was
explosive
the
effect
forming
that
of
made up
a
half our special
sinkhole.
effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf
Oh
caught
my
between
God.
good and evil,
This
was
fucking
very
game.
close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world,
Oh,
all
it's-
around it died.
Got a clicking.
Plants with
Oh, this is...
Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Wait, I can't move up. Oh, okay, I can't move up like that. Oh, that's weird. I am going to do that. Just, I might do that, or just hold on. Let's see. How dark does this make? Oh, super. Damn, I just can't see the top of the screen like that. Let's do this. We can kind of angle it like that away. It still kind of gives a light to me, which is good. That's what I want. Alright, so for those of you joining me, this is Dungeons 3. So this is a dungeon management game with an overworld, and actually I'm gonna kind of see if I can change this right now. Narrator chatting is frequent, that's fine. Scroll speed, for sure, I gotta up that. Scroll speed on the screen edge, also sound, main volume. Yeah, I'll leave it at like 0.4. I like a game that knows how to put its volume at like a normal level, so it doesn't automatically have it at 1. I gotta kind of test it where it's at though. Borderless window. User focus, it doesn't minimize when it loses focus and doesn't restrict the mouse pointer. That's one thing that does bother me. The doesn't restrict mouse pointer, because it's it just keeps freaking zooming off the screen, which is really annoying. All right, whatever. Anyway, there we go. That's more normal. God, feeling like I was playing a weird, super weird game with the scroll speed at like trash level. All right, so apparently
The
this
shadow
is
of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these
Good.
lanterns, men.
Oh,
and
fuck
let
me.
The light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And
This is a
there's
Shakespeare line.
pile of horse poo around here somewhere.
Lurks as you game. Yes.
For the darkness. I mean, for the light. Sorry, I'm still in training.
I'll give you a hug. Potato, it doesn't say that you're actually
well,
in here.
That is somewhat suboptimal.
So
Naturally,
I don't know.
The shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly
Oh, is that
powerful
Talia right
creature.
there? Oh, it
But,
is.
Well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly
How have
be
you
wise
been?
to stay out of the lantern light.
Oh shit. Can I just go down here? Oh, that's a hill. Okay.
Lanterns everywhere, lanterns. You'd think some nutcase hung them all over the place just to be irritating. I'm supposed to be the evil one
Oh
here.
dear.
Whatever. The shadow of the nestled cozily before the fireplace evil.
What are you playing, by the way?
Extremely sensitive to light, and would inevitably take damage from it. It was important to avoid light as much as possible.
Is there like a quest list here? Is it the almanac that tells me? Oh, I don't want to do that. Options. Is there like keyboard controls aside from this? Apparently not. Alright, whatever. Oh, I'm not supposed to go that way, apparently. Alright, cool. So what do I... You can use a shadow to take over heroes. Once you selected the shadow, select the hero with the right mouse button. Control period is very brief. Alright, cool. Potato, what are you playing, by the way? Oh, what the heck? Oh my goodness.
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess,
So-
thanks to its incredible powers.
Does he not...
long as it wasn't in the light. The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and
Oh.
took control of his body. Thus,
Dear
it was
sweet
able to
Moses.
pass through the gate with ease.
So wait,
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
so I can take them over for
Unfortunately,
like
the
10
shadow's
seconds?
possession only lasted
Okay.
a short while before the guard was able to free himself.
Oh
Still,
my
it was long enough
goodness.
to get past the gate.
By the way, Potato, how loud is my voice
The
in accordance with
shadow's
the
target
game?
was close,
Just
so
so
close.
I know whether or not I should adjust the game
The
up or down
dark
more.
elf. Soon she would fight
Because I
on
also
the
don't know how
side of
loud the game
evil.
really is, to be fair.
May the goddess be
Oh my
with
god,
you,
her
my friend.
voice.
It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Oh my god, her fucking voice is so
I don't
grating.
know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right. We'd love to come.
Excellent!
Oh,
May
goodness.
the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together.
This
Follow me, my friends, for
is-
evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terriers or errors or something like that.
The night is dark and full of terriers. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so guy cutting. This guy has a lantern, which I take damage from being in the light, right? That's the whole point. Can I just like zoom past you? Yeah, dude, you're walking hella slow. Oh, no, get up there. Don't take any damage. Okay. Alright. Now I can... What is this? Something interesting is happening. You should have a look. What is it?
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy. I am
All right.
Grimly, king of the dwarves, and I am used to the
I'm just gonna
cold
move this guy.
of the mountains. I have no need of any stupid lamp to be eyes. Now I'm stuck.
All right.
Damn pointy eared.
I already got past the point that I need to get past, so I can just listen to this guy.
A dark elf is a dark elf, and nothing will change that. The girl will always be tainted. Should have cut her ears off when I had the chance.
Damn,
Enough
dude.
chit-chat, men. You stay here and secure the area.
There's a lot
I
of
have to go check
monologuing,
my
like a lot
invention.
of
Stay
monologuing.
alert. I can feel something evil lurking in the area. And it's not just that damn pointy-eared... I mean, that elf.
After this cliched monologue, grimly
Very
disappeared
cliche
into the
monologue.
darkness, the impatient evil shadow set off again.
I think I'm supposed to go this way. It's kind of guiding me in this path.
In
Oh,
the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells.
why
of
does
the
it? Why do they
church.
put down their
They must be
lanterns
marking
for
the
that
opening of
second
the orphanage in
when
the
I'm
fatiguing
when
library.
doing this?
Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Oh, the problem is that you can't see anything uphill in this game. Oh, there we go.
Gathered here to open this
Uh,
library for our goddess, and in the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many of you.
dude,
here
move.
with
Continue
no
moving. Thank you.
reason.
Are you gonna turn around and come back? You might. Oh no, you're not. All right, cool. Okay, so they don't. So I only take damage if I'm in the light, but you just like can't see me.
The time had come, and the shadow of the
Hell yeah,
hearted and
possess
the
Talia.
slain evil was within.
My dear father would be very.
All right, I gotta cut the
proud were he
narrator
with us
sometimes
today.
because it's just gonna
He
take
would
like
be
100 years to listen to all
overjoyed
this
see
if
us
I
give
don't.
the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly.
Oh my
and
God.
all of you with it.
Holy. Okay.
Die.
Oh. Okay. Wait. What is this? Oh, firebomb. It takes like 1,000 years to cast. Of course, it does over. So I do leet damage, and then my firebomb does over 9. It does 9,001
The black
damage.
magic of the
How
dark elf.
nice.
She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
Oh my goodness, this game. Oh, I don't know why I threw this like such an idiot.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
That's nice. Why are they just running around like that? First of all, what is that running animation? Oh my goodness. Who runs like...
The dark elf raged through Twistland's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focused beam, while screaming, Kamehameha! Meanwhile,
This game. Holy shit, this game.
eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well.
So that's, I guess, the cake is a lie reference.
Narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twist.
This game. That's all I have to say.
The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatigued
This is a bit much,
there,
I gotta say.
between the slaughterhouse and mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away,
This is-
Paladin of Light and Talia's
this
former
is
mentor Tanos was
interesting.
on his way to the Empire's capital.
Welcome
of
to the
Storm.
fabulous generic fantasy city.
Naive and trusting as he was
okay.
whistling cheerfully to himself with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
Oh goodness, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to skip the narrator a little bit at some points in time, just because this is a bit
Twistrum,
much.
in ruins. Talia, the dark elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins.
Oh, I can actually
Now
check.
she began to build the shadow of
Don't let the
absolute
shadow
evil.
strike.
The shadow of
Destroy 9
absolute evil
heroes.
had
Alright,
crossed the
cool.
sea, and now Twistrum in ruins. Talia, the dark elf, had turned to evil
New
and
rooms.
laid
Complete the
fatiguing library in
mission. Twisted in
ruins.
rooms. Collect a total
Now
of
she began to
1,000
build a
evilness.
small power base in its vaults.
Complete the mission
first
without losing
dungeon.
more than 3 creatures. Okay. So alright, so on to mission 2. Easy enough.